How are y'all feeling? I'm feeling a little silly today. You know, a little silly, a little crazy. Some might even say loony. Please have a that's all, folks, at the end of the stream. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Anyways, let's get started with the live stream today, guys. I had a bit planned, but I kind of forgot it. Oh well. Yeah, see, look, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know what the heck I did wrong here. It looks off to me. Maybe it's the fact that maybe it's the lack of a snout, but then again, it's Bugs Bunny's a bunny. Not he's a rabbit. He wouldn't have much of a snout. That's so weird. Anyways, I don't know. It's the way I draw him here. He looks a bit odd. Just a little warm-up drawing, I guess. Or should I say, Oog? Yes, Shane, you're right. Oog! Oog! Says Cartoon Kid. I'm glad that you guys are, like, using that now. It is a very fun, it's one of my favorite things to say when I'm frustrated, just Oog. Gibberish, exactly. Hello, how are you? Hello, Tile Life Productions? I don't know. Are you sure? I don't think it looks very good. I think it looks kind of looks kind of if you know what I mean. I don't know. As somebody who draws these types of characters all the time, I would assume that I'd get, like, good at it. I don't know. I thought the way I drew Bugs Bunny, like, on my main account was really good. And I was like, oh, I could do it again. And then I draw this, and it's like, oh, that looks like garbage. Not sure what the issue is. Like, this looks like garbage. I don't like it. I know you guys like it, but y'all like everything I make, so it's different. It's about me. It's about whether I like it. That is my problem. Just a little bit. Judging a book by its cover. It looks a little odd, but I'm sure the final product will look fantastic. Like an oddball, says Cartoon Kid. Okay, yeah, that's what I don't know what about it looks odd, though. Maybe it's the perspective of the eye, because, like, this eye looks too big. Oh! That fixed it instantly. Guys, I think that was it. Yeah, I gotta take into account that there's perspective involved. See, like, that instantly fixed it. I'm making a cosplay of Wednesday Infidelity boyfriend, says Game Mickey. I think you said that last week. Who's your favorite Looney Tunes character? Dip says DBT Clown. I don't know. I think my favorite has to be Speedy Gonzales. I love Speedy Gonzales. And that's not just because I'm Mexican, okay? I genuinely think he's a fun character. He's very silly. I like Wile E. Coyote's design. He doesn't even look much like a coyote. I think it's just... I don't know what the heck he looks like, but he has, like, such long ears. I don't imagine a coyote looking like that. But I don't know, I guess that's what makes me so interested in his design. I also like Marvin the Martian. Marvin the Martian's pretty cool. He talks like this. Hello everybody, I'm Marvin the Martian. Speedy the Goat, yes he is. The Roadrunner's also really cool, I love him. I feel like a Gen Z because I am, says Shane. Funny impression. I like sharing cheese pizza. He did say that. See, I'm not that bad. I'm a Martian. I'm a Martian. The Looney Tunes show was so underrated, you guys. Genuinely, out of all... Okay, as a kid, I thought it was boring, I'm not gonna lie, so I was one of the kids who didn't like it. But now, recent year, I started seeing some, like, clips of it all over the internet. It's like, wow, this was so good. It's a shame that we all, yes, we all thought it was garbage and decided to not watch it more. It made his hands really big, but maybe it looks fine. See, guys? I told you guys I can do it. I told you. He looks great now. See that? Oh, also, what do y'all think of the new layout? I decided to change things up a little bit today. This is what my layout would look like if I were on YouTube. I don't know, I feel like there's some things I would change about it. Like, I would want to make the chat more transparent or something. I don't like Looney Tunes since Game Mickey. What? Why? They're awesome. They're literally the goats. You know what? This does not look bad. It actually looks really, really good. See, I told you guys I could do it. And you all doubted me. Every single one of you. Every single one of you every single one of you in the chat started spamming, Ben, you can't ever draw Bugs Bunny. You're not good at it. You just can't. And then I was all like, well, I'm gonna ignore you because I believe in myself. And I did it. See, all because I ignored my haters. And now I'm the best. And all of you suck. Alright, you know what? That got me in a very loony mood. That really inspires me. Now I feel like drawing more Looney Tunes characters. Okay, the first things first, I want to, like, sketch out a fun little idea of what I think Oddball and Bugs Bunny's relationship would be like if they ever did meet. So, first things first, I want to get off right off the bat. Bugs Bunny's a very mischievous fella. So, and Oddball's also a very mischievous fella. But the thing is, they both use their mischief for, like, the opposite reasons, if that makes sense. Like, when you watch a Bugs Bunny cartoon, Bugs is always, like, using his mischievousness... Is that a word? Mischievousness? He uses his mischief to outsmart, like, jerks, or people who are being rude, or people who are just downright disrespectful for no reason. No good reason. So, and Oddball is a little bit of the opposite. He likes to cause mischief because he's a jerk. So, by Looney Tunes logic, Oddball would be more like an antagonistic character to Bugs Bunny. He wouldn't really be a friend, would he? He'd be like what Elmer Fudd is and Yosemite Sam is to Bugs. You know, he's kind of like a rival he messes with. He's like... I feel like Oddball would be more like Daffy Duck, how he's portrayed in the more modern series, you know what I mean? Or like, Daffy in the 40s was portrayed to be really silly, really screwy even. But then in like the newer stuff, they kind of portray him to be like a total jerk. And that's when the classic duck season bit came from. Like the duck season, rabbit season thing. I love how expressive your drawings are. Thank you so much, Jose fan. I actually understood that very well. What are you talking about? This is a weird question, but how do you think... El Taco says, this is a weird question, but how do you think all the Looney Tunes characters smell? That is a very interesting question. I don't think about how cartoon characters smell. Okay, since most of them are animals, I would assume they wouldn't smell very good, right? Like, Bugs Bunny's a rabbit living underground. I think he would smell like dirt and the outdoors. But they're also, like, humanoid-esque, so I don't think they would be 100% smelly. I feel like they would try to take care of themselves somewhat. like Bugs Bunny, I'm pretty sure he has like a shower in his rabbit hole or something. I feel like there was like a bit where you see him showering or something. That has to be a thing. But I feel like it'd be like natural. He'd have like natural soaps and stuff, like nothing too artificial. So he would have like a very natural soapy smell to him after he showers. But he still is outside, so you know and he's covered in fur, so the natural smells will naturally like go to his body. Um, Wile E. Coyote. I don't know how Wile E. Coyote would smell. Um, I don't know, dude. That's something I don't think of. Why are you asking me questions on how I think the Looney Tunes characters would smell? How would they? Now I'm fixated on that question. How would they smell? I think I've never seen a single cartoon where Porky Pig has been portrayed like an actual pig, you know? I don't, to my knowledge at least. So I think Porky does live in a house. So he does smell more tolerable. Yosemite Sam probably smells like booze or something. And what else? Cumberfud. I want to say he'll stink, but I also don't know. I don't know. He's definitely very stupid and uneducated, so maybe he has like a very messed up perception on like hygiene or something. No clown, Ben season. What would Oddball smell like? Says DBT Clown. He would smell like garbage. He would stink. There's no way Oddball smells good. Like, Oddball is canonically homeless. He would smell so bad. But I feel like I want to be nice and say that maybe he, like, jumps into a river to wash himself off, but even then, that's still just him jumping into a river, you know? That doesn't get rid of the stink, it just makes him smell like something else. Like river water. I'm locked in, guys. That's so much better. God bless digital art, guys. There's no way I would have made that drawing look good if I had just drawn that traditionally. Literally no way. Rotten berries smells pretty bad, I know from experience, says Jose fan. Really? And what does Oddball eat? Garbage? Wait, what does Oddball eat? Garbage? I mean, he does sometimes, I guess, if there's nothing else to eat. But, for the most part, he tries to steal food that he finds people at restaurants eating. Or if he's, like, hiding by the dumpster as they are cooking the food, and then maybe some rotten kid throws away his meal, like, in the middle of, like, dinner time, he'll take that, because, like, you know, it's still somewhat fresh, right? It's not like, it hasn't been in the trash for that long. He'll grab stuff like that, mainly. He thinks very highly of himself. He wouldn't want to eat just straight-up garbage. He's very picky. Which, someone in his living situation shouldn't be, but, you know, Oddball's very egotistical. He would say that he deserves the utmost best. You know what I mean? Now let's turn off Bugs Bunny and we'll just have a drawing of Bugs Bunny hanging out right here. Uh-oh. Did I draw it on a different layer? No, I did not. Because I'm a total psychopath! Bugs Bunny is already a cartoon. Well, I would assume so, Pirate Cinderace. Giving me a funny vibe. I love Tweety and Melvin, says Tweety Coraline. I'm so glad. Is this a crossover? Yeah, it is, kind of. I want to, like, draw more crossover artwork. I just think it's more fun. Like, I drew some, I guess, Inkwell Insanity Digital Circus stuff a while ago. It was a lot of fun. I want to draw more crossover art, so that's what I'm doing today. I could have drawn more Cartoon Network, but I didn't feel like it. And I was thinking about Looney Tunes all day, so I chose to do this instead. I imagine Bugs would be very tall compared to Oddball. So he'd be like around here. What would... Okay guys, genuinely speaking, what do you guys think... Since we already discussed that Oddball and Bugs Bunny would probably be more rivals than they would be friends, what do you think Oddball's beef with Bugs would start if there was an actual Inkwell Insanity Looney Tunes cartoon? Genuinely speaking, I want to hear y'all's thoughts. Think about what we know about Oddball, and then try to think about what we know about Bugs Bunny. What is your favorite Looney Tunes cartoons from Tex Avery? Hmm. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know any. I'm not that like much of an animation nerd. I love cartoons and I love all that crazy stuff, but I don't know enough to like give you a straight answer, and that's very unfortunate. Um, but I will say I do prefer. I think I do prefer Tex Avery's cartoons over Looney Tunes, just because I don't know. They're just a lot more my style. They're like a little bit more edgier. They're a little bit more violent, which I don't know if that says about me, but I don't know. I prefer my characters to be outright unhinged, and Tex Avery scratches that itch perfectly. There's this one Tex Avery cartoon I saw many, many years ago, because I think I had it on VHS, where it was like, I think, a Three Little Pigs cartoon or something, but it took place on Christmas, I think? And it was about, I can't remember if it was about the Big Bad Wolf or something. I think it was. Trying to break into, like, the Three Little Pigs' house, but, like, the two of the pigs were adults. It was, like, a mom and a dad, and they had a baby pig as, like, their pet. I mean, their child, not their pet. Um, and it was, like, the kid's name was Junior. And the whole cartoon was about the Big Bad Wolf trying to, like, break into the house during Christmas time, pretending he was, like, Santa Claus to trick this baby pig. I don't know, I remember loving that cartoon as a kid. I don't... I can't remember it. Hmm. Smiley says, I've been playing a lot of Tomodachi Life lately. Should I add your characters to my islands? Please do! I would love that. I would love that. Send me pictures if you do that, because that sounds like so much fun. Please, I want to see what my characters would look like in Tomodachi Life. That sounds like so much fun. Please, oh please! No, Manic Grinder, I made a mistake. I said their pet, but it was their child, their son. Don't be rude. Come on. Don't be absurd. Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous! Oddball and Bugs are animals and maybe pranksters. They are. They are both pranksters, except Bugs does it more to people who deserve it, and Oddball just does it because he's a little jerk. Which is why I think seeing these two little tricksters get together would be so interesting as a cartoon. I love how soft their hands look, by the way. I try to do that as much as I can in my own art. But it's like, the way I draw my characters is a lot more angular, since that's like a more it's since like softer character designs I'm noticing are a more retro thing, which is what I try to adapt more into my own art. Um, but since my art is still somewhat modern, I end up making my characters look too sharp sometimes and too, you know, geometric, and I don't like that. I want to keep my characters looking like soft. I can't draw thumbs. Hope you've been doing well, by the way. Sorry because I've been away for so long and I've been so busy. Yeah, Smiley, for a while I actually thought you hated me, actually. I thought you said to yourself, oh yeah, Ben on Inkwell Insanity totally sucks. I hate his art and I never want to be on his streams ever again because he's insufferable. He's not funny, he's stupid, and he makes me upset. And I don't like him anymore. And then I was thinking to myself, oh no, Smiley hates me. I made his hand really, really big. Which usually I like in character design, but I don't know, in this case I think it looks a little off. Love ya, creator, but as a close friend. Oh my god, dearly! Wait, hang on, I'm trying to read Smiley's message. Oh my god, no, I could never, Ben! I have missed you dearly! Yeah, you frickin' better. I don't like the way I drew the eyes. Stupid. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're gonna make his head tilted a little bit. We're gonna tilt his head a little bit. How do you draw so good? Every time I try... Wait, hang on. You're trying to read Laz? Or... How do you draw so good? I try every time and fail. I draw a lot. I draw every day. I try to experiment a little bit more with the style I draw in. And that kind of forces me to travel outside my comfort zone, and I don't know, I'm trying to kind of get a little bit better every day. But I appreciate you. I appreciate the fact that you think I draw so well. I'm sure you draw just as well. Who would win in a fight, says Tweety Coraline Bird. Bugs or Oddball? Obviously, Bugs Bunny would win. That's no diff. No diff at all. I don't like the way I drew Bugs' mouth. I think I drew it too large. Something about the way I drew his eyes looks off to me, and I don't like it. He looks more like Screwy Squirrel, you know what I mean? And I don't like that. Not that I don't like Screwy Squirrel. Screwy Squirrel is the GOAT. I love him, but not in this case. This is not correct. I don't like that. See, I do a better job drawing my character than this other guy, than Bugs Bunny. Maybe it's the way I drew his mouth. Maybe Bugs would beat Oddball in a battle. My money on that. He totally would, Tweety Coraline. Who would win in a chance to catch the Roadrunner, Coyote or Oddball? Oh, that is okay, see, that is a fight I want to see. Because I feel like the Coyote and Oddball have more in common than Bugs does with Oddball, you know? Because they're both antagonistic-like characters, you know? Except the Coyote uses, like, gizmos and gadgets and all kinds of, like, crazy contraptions, to get his plans or whatever. And Oddball, he just kind of... He does like to build stuff out of trash, I will say that. But I guess... I don't know who would win. I feel like they're both just kind of little failures. I don't see either of them successfully, catching the Roadrunner, since that's kind of what, the Coyote's known for, failing at catching the Roadrunner. And if I were to make a cartoon featuring both characters, I feel like what would happen is I would have Oddball, maybe witness the Coyote failing at capture the Roadrunner, and he's all like, haha, how do you struggle so much to catch a stupid bird? And the Coyote's all, like, he gestures, to Oddball, being all like, well, what would you do then? Or something like that. Basically challenging him to, like, catch the Roadrunner or something. And Oddball, being a piece of crap that he is, he'd probably be like, you know what, maybe I will. And then calamity ensues. That's how I think it would go down. I don't like the eye line. I have to make them both looking at each other. And it doesn't look like they're looking at each other at all. Yeah, I repositioned their eye line. That looks a little bit better. There we go. You know what? I'm just gonna darken that eye. There we go. How did I draw Bugs' ears again? They're like that. They're like... I want to describe Bugs' ears as being very carrot-shaped, you know? Fitting. Wile E. Coyote and Oddball, yes please. Yeah, I kind of want to draw that next, actually. I just finished the Bugs Bunny sketch. Maybe I can probably clean it up later. But I know for a fact I want to draw Oddball with the Coyote. I think that'd be so much fun. Oh, they look so cool together. Oh my god. But Oddball's in a notably, like, simpler art style. I'm noticing that a little bit more. You know, 30s cartoons are a lot easier to draw compared to 40s cartoons. 40s cartoons have more structure in their bodies. Oh yeah, I don't know I don't know if you guys already answered this, but do you guys like the new layout? Should I make this more permanent? Webster and Daffy. Okay, WT Clown. Like, I feel like Webster would get along with the 1940s Daffy, not the modern one, because the modern Daffy, he's kind of a jerk, and classic Daffy, he's very screwy and very silly. So I feel like those two would get along. I want to draw a little comic bubble right here. He's like, "What's up, short stack?" or something like that, or "What's up, pint sized?" or something. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna type it in instead because I suck at writing. What's up? Pint size. There we go. That's a classic. It's like a classic insult you would call somebody who's small. You know, let me look for my favorite font. Where is it? Here it is. Is that how you spell pint size? I can't remember. I'll fix it later if it does. Who's more of a rascal here? I don't know. It's hard to say because Bugs Bunny is... He's a rascal, but he's a lovable rascal. Oddball's just a little jerk. Hashtag Inkwell Insanity and Looney Tunes crossover confirmed. I would love that. Smiley says, yes, that's how you smell pint-sized. Okay, thank you. Oddball and the Goofy Gophers. Oh my god, that'd be like so much fun. You see, in a world of jerks and because Looney Tunes is a world full of like entitled jerks and troublemakers and just little tricksters. So putting Oddball with these guys works perfectly because it's like every character in this series is a natural foil to him, you know? Because Oddball kind of is that little mischief maker in his world, where everybody just kind of deals with it, but they still think he's annoying, with very few people actually fighting back. But in Looney Tunes, none of these guys will let Oddball, like, get away with any of his, like, shenanigans. Well, except Rafford. Rafford does, like, physically beat up Oddball, but not because, but he does it out of, like, anger, not really so much because he wants to, like, see him get what he deserves, you know what I mean? He's like, what's up, pint size? I might have to fix that speech bubble. I don't like the way it's positioned. Maybe I'll just even it out a little bit. There we go, that's fine. That'll work for now. That looks so cute. They look so cute together. Oh my god. I want to draw the coyote now. Where's the coyote? Here he is. Let me turn off Bugs Bunny and bring the coyote up. Oh, rascal. They fit in with the gang. It might work. Ooh, Bugs roasting him. Yeah, pretty much. Oh my goodness. This is so exciting. I'm having so much fun drawing these already. What do you think they'd be doing? Because the first thing I imagined was seeing, the first thing I imagined was having Wile E. Coyote chasing the Roadrunner next to Oddball, and they're like staring at each other like, who the hell are you? Or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Wait, actually, I have an idea. We'll make it like a little comic or something. Where it's like a piece of dynamite maybe blows up in the coyote's face. And Oddball laughs at him, but then maybe something blows in Oddball's face, you know, kind of making it even. Y'all excited for Coyote vs. Acme, you guys? Can you please try making Tweety or Marvin? I might. The Coyote's design is so interesting. I genuinely do like it. Because it's like, What do you mean this is a coyote? A coyote doesn't have long ears like that. I don't know what animal I would assume he was if they didn't tell me he was a coyote. We'll clean it up later. We'll clean up the drawing later. But for now, let's just focus on getting the form right, the structure. Webster and the Dodo Bird. Oh my god, that's genius, Cartoon King. That's genius. I think I might have him, like, holding a present or something. Or maybe a box. We'll worry about it later. Let's just draw it. I'm like really locked in right now, you guys. It's already been 50 minutes? That sucks. And I only drew like 2 things. 3 things, technically. Because the first Bugs Bunny drawing I made. We need a full comic series crossover, but you take the time we need. Riley with a voice jump scared me when I was younger. Really? Who would be able to catch Jerry, Oddball, or Tom? I feel, okay, because, I keep saying this, because Oddball is more like an antagonistic character, he wouldn't be able to successfully catch any character who's in, like, that whole predator versus prey chase dynamic that you see in most classic cartoons. He wouldn't be able to successfully beat any of them. So I truly believe that they're somewhat on the same level. Like, it's hard to properly power scale, I guess, cartoons because of just how chaotic they are, you know? But I want to say, Tom might have a better chance of it just because he's been doing it for years, you know? Foxes do chase mice. That's real. They do that. A full crossover comic of Inkwell Insanity and Looney Tunes. I don't think I could... I could probably do that for fun, but I don't know. I think I might make some short crossover comics of stuff I like with Looney Tunes, or I mean with Inkwell Insanity, but for the most part, I expect it to be kind of, not frequent, I guess. Oh, where do you want me to send you the Tomodachi content for your little characters? You could literally just, tag me here on TikTok and I'll, like, repost it or something. Tweety Coraline Bird says, Foxy from Looney Tunes and Oddball kind of look similar, almost the same together, but different clothing. Yeah, they're based on... Oddball is based on Foxy. He's partially based on Foxy. So that's why. Oh. I do want to make a little comic of Foxy meeting Oddball, because I think that'd be cool. Everybody tells me that they look similar, so I feel like I have this entitlement to make that a reality. This middle one's too, you know. I keep deciding something last minute. He's got like the smoke coming off of him. Oddball is Foxy's older brother. No, he's not. Whenever you mention Foxy, I always think of the FNAF Foxy, not Looney Tunes Foxy. Yeah, Manic Grinder, that's pretty reasonable. That's what most people in our generation is familiar with. Like, there's not a single soul who's familiar with Looney Tunes Foxy. None to my knowledge, at least. Hmm. I'm being indecisive again. Ugh. I'll just make him laughing here, and then I'll work on the other part. He's like... I don't like how big I draw these teeth sometimes. You make Oddball the most, Ben. Yeah, I do. I do draw Oddball the most. And it's just because he's the main character. I draw him the most frequently. Give me a sec. Look up 30s Merry Melodies cartoons for yourself. Sorry, just reminding you. Okay. Oh. Alright. Drank a little bit of water. Let's keep going. I do need to draw my other characters. It's like I primarily draw Oddball, Bonbon, and Webster. Because they're the main three. They're the main trio. I'm gonna just copy and paste this coyote. I don't feel like drawing a new one. Uh-oh. Ugh, no, I have to circle it again. Uh-oh. My wrist felt really weird for like a split second. I'm gonna draw him to be angry here, because he doesn't like Oddball making fun of him. Oh wait, I can see this whole situation here happening to Oddball and Daffy Duck. I don't know what... I don't know, bro. No. Actually, if we make it, like, the thing in front of them be like a rocket or something, we could probably make it work. I was somewhat productive today. I'm not sure how I feel about it, though. I could have been better in some aspects, because I was working on the comic for the, with the results of the Bonbon outfit contest I had from the last time. And I made some good progress. I was inking it. I have like 2 panels left, but I got so unbelievably bored of working on it, so I just decided to, like, call it a day. I primarily spent most of my, like, evening, drawing the thumbnail, scrolling through TikTok, and, working on a commission video, because I got a commission recently, and I wanted to make a video to promote it. Are these, like, concepts? Says Tweety Coraline. No, they're not. They're just doodles. Just fun stuff I wanted to do. Hello, I'm back, says Spooky. Welcome. Message to Oddball. Don't F with the Looney Tunes. They'll mess you up, gang. Or they'll mess... The Looney Tunes gang, they'll mess you up. They will. Did you already tell the people who won, or are you going to announce them when the winner... Yeah, I'm going to make the announcements on, I think, the 20th of this month? Maybe the 21st? I don't remember what I marked. But I'm drawing the comic right now. And once the comic is out, you'll see all of the winners, and then the winners will be messaged. I gotta really lock in, you guys, because I gotta start my new streaming account. Oh, for those of you who saw the announcement video I posted on the Inkwell Insanity YouTube channel, I did mention my streaming account on there by name. So if you want to go check it out and subscribe to it right now on YouTube, you can totally do that. I gotta upload the VOD from last week that I gotta do. I was procrastinating on it all week. What else? There's so much crap. I gotta note it all down. I want to start the YouTube vlog series where I, like, start up my online shop. I gotta do that. Ugh, there's so much I gotta do. Ooh, Speaking of comms, my card hasn't come in yet, and I'm gonna have to go blow up UPS for the error. Yeah, you probably should, Smiley. That sounds pretty dangerous. Your cast of characters versus all the Looney Tunes cast encounter battle. That sounds so cool. Oh yeah, I showed my dad about the characters in Inkwell Insanity. Really? Game Mickey, that's so cool. What did he think of it? Did he like it? Oh, good, says Cartoon Kid. Yeah, that's like my iconic catchphrase. DBT Clown says, I already subscribed. Thank you so much, friend. I'm glad you did. Tweety Coraline Bird says, you can take a break if you want. I can, but I don't wanna. Because I'm getting so much closer to locking in. To being the best. And I want to be the best. I forgot. I gotta change up... I gotta edit Wiley now. I gotta make him smiling. Because now he's happy that Oddball got what he deserved. I gotta practice live streaming for YouTube too. I want to make sure there are absolutely no issues next time. Once I go live on there. Because I already have Mouse PI for Ire downloaded on my computer. I just have to actually play it. Oh god, there's so much to do. And so little time. Okay, I have an idea. We're gonna have this be like a rocket or something. Oh man, I gotta schedule some new posts for this week too on my TikTok. I have everything else scheduled on my other platforms, but not TikTok. You know, the life of being an online artist, there's so much just being an influencer over being an actual artist, and it's like, I hate it. But I also love making art, and I want to make a living off of it so bad. Oh. I can't believe I gotta do all this crap just to make art for a living. That's cute. I like that. I do like it. I do like it very much. I do like it. I do indeed like it. I'm gonna fit that in the canvas, and I'm just gonna copy that, close this, and shrink it down so that it's not in the way. No, I do like it very much. I do like it. I have an amazing idea for you. You should make a character named Oddball, and he's a fox. TBT Clown, that is genius. Oh my god. Smiley says, "You're already the best in my heart, Ben. Never forget that. I love you, and eat dinner tonight." Aww. I already did. I already did eat dinner. I had like 2 sandwiches. I was very hungry. Oh, you said that twice. I didn't see that. Hang on, let me see that. One day you might feel like making a tier list on you know? I do want to make tier lists here on this channel. I mean, on this account. I do want to do that. I want to make a tier list of what classic cartoon characters Oddball will get along with. I mean, I guess that's kind of what we're doing here. We're just kind of exploring these dynamics. My dad says that he kind of likes it because he still doesn't know what it is about. Yeah, there isn't really a set premise to my comics. There isn't really a set premise. It's just short comedy strips. I do like it. Yeah, I do like it. I do like this funny little comic. I do like it. I do indeed like it. This next one, I want to feature Daffy Duck and Foxy. I feel like this would be fun. I'm going to leave the images right up here. This one, I want it to be like a better structured comic. I do like this funny little cartoon. I like the funny cartoons. They make me laugh and howl. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. They make me giggle and pat my belly. My large gamer belly. Ho, 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 ho. Oddball versus Anthony Flea from Itch in Time. I've never heard of that. And Mickey and Foxy are twins. I don't know about that. I'm just hoping Oddball or anyone else doesn't mess with the other Looney Tunes characters I like. I feel like for the most part, most of the Looney Tunes characters wouldn't mess with the Inkwell Insanity characters. Like, the Inkwell Insanity characters, they're all very chill. surprisingly enough, despite the name being called Inkwell Insanity, there's very little insanity. It's more so, they're more grounded than the Looney Tunes are. They just live in a really, a very chaotic world, you know? It's mainly Oddball who brings in all the insanity to the Inkwell, I guess. Um, so I truly don't think that the Looney Tunes would mess with the Inkwell Insanity characters. I think, yeah, at most, they will mess with Oddball because he's a jerk, but, everyone else is fine. Okay, actually, the Inkwell Insanity characters, they're more... It's more so Oddball and Webster that are crazier. Webster because he's kind of dumb, but, Bonbon, Rathford, and Humphrey, they're pretty mellow. I don't think they'll have any problems with anyone. I hate the way I drew Daffy's bill. It looks so fat. I don't like it at all. See? Fixed it all immediately. Instantly fixed. Instantly fixed. Just like that. He's like, so... Is he your brother or something? Maybe he's like holding a drink. Actually, let's make him holding a drink. What? Why? I mean, they're almost like twin brother or close friends. A little bit of false advertised. What are you talking about? What up, animated turtle? How's it going? Oddball is Foxy's father? No, he isn't. Pablo is the craziest. You're so right. Question, is Oddball and Foxy related? No. Currently not. I don't have plans for that. I don't think so. I don't think they're related. They're not related. They're not related. What am I talking about? They're not related. Not every character that's the same animal needs to be related. They just he's just inspired off of Foxy. I cannot draw thumbs for the life of me. Good lord! No, it's alright. Don't worry about it, DBT Clown. I was just screwing around, too. Is Oddball related to any FNAF character? Yeah, actually, Oddball's canonically related to, Toy Chica. You can tell because of the wide hips he has. That's canon, by the way. Sorry to break it to you guys, but that's canon. I just came. What the fuck? Yeah, no, you heard me right. No, no, that's canon. That's canon. Oddball is canonically related to Toy Chica. That is canon, and if you guys have a problem with that, then y'all can leave. Oddball is related. Oddball, yes, the fox, is related to Toy Chica. Yes, the animatronic chicken. Don't ask how the biology works, it just does. It's a cartoon. It's a freaking cartoon. You don't question it. It's a cartoon. It's a cartoon, fellas. It's a cartoon. Don't overthink it. It's just point and laugh at it. Point and laugh at the cartoon. There we go. Yeah, that expression looks better. Point and laugh at the cartoon. Everything crazy, wacky went from chill to then awkward, then crazy. Can we please move on to a different subject without any arguments? Ben, what have you done? You summoned a bunch of deviant artists. Did I really? I don't think I did. I feel like Oddball and Foxy from FNAF would outrun Foxy because he... Wait, I'm sorry, what? I feel like Oddball and Foxy from FNAF would outrun Foxy because, you know, he's a cartoon. Yes? Yes? Okay. I do like it. I do like the funny cartoons. I really do like it. Yeah, I went shell because I was so focused on drawing, then, like, focused on the chat. I gotta work on that more. Maybe it's... I don't know. I keep telling myself, oh, it's because you're just drawing, dude. You're not gonna be as entertaining when you draw. That's why you gotta start that streaming account. And it's already up. It's on YouTube right now. I just haven't posted anything on there yet. I'm gonna do a little... I'm gonna try to practice on it a little bit so I can start uploading live streams on there. I do like the funny cartoons very much. Okay, so Daffy's right here. He's like, so, you two related by any chance? And then it cuts to... You know what? It's a comic. I'm gonna properly structure it as a comic. Oh, this is gonna be panel number 1. Okay, yeah, good. I drew them on this on different layers, so I can, like, just move them around like that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna move... Instead of drawing a new comic panel, I'm just gonna do this, because I'm lazy. It's gonna cut to Oddball looking at Foxy. Oh, speaking of Foxy, I have not... Remember when I used to draw those live streams where I, like, redesigned classic cartoon characters? I completely forgot about doing the Looney Tunes. Classic Looney Tunes. I never did that. I gotta get back into that. That's like, there's a whole bunch of new characters I have to, like, design. I stopped doing that originally because I got bored of it and I wanted to do other things, but I gotta get back into that. That'd be so much fun. Maybe the next live stream we can do that? What do y'all think? Should the next live stream we redesign classic cartoon characters again? What do y'all think? Y'all want that? Haha, no. Funny, you talk about those lives as if they weren't years ago. You amuse me. Har har har. Funny, you talk about those lives as if they were years ago. Do it, do it, do it. Yes, everyone says yes. Okay. Are you sure? Pretty sure beer doesn't come in soda cups. I'm gonna get a mallet and swear to God. Can we just chill? Don't stress the man out. Wait, what are you guys talking about? I look back at the chat and you guys are like... Oddball and Bonbon named Foxy and Roxy, says Cartoon Kid King. That's pretty cool. What's Daffy drinking? Hey look, it's Oddball's distant cousin. Probably beer. Why beer? What the heck are you guys talking about? Tung saw her. Okay, that's genius. Alright, I don't know, maybe next stream we can draw classic cartoon characters. More classic cartoon characters, I mean. We gotta draw Foxy. We gotta draw classic Looney Tunes. Yeah, you know what? We're drawing classic Looney Tunes next stream. We're redesigning them. I think they could use it. I also gotta upload the old VOD, last week's VOD, on YouTube. Oh, you already know that this comic, this mini-comic, is gonna do numbers on Tumblr. Everyone knows that mini-comics do really well on Tumblr. Everyone knows that! Literally everybody knows that mini-comics do so unbelievably well on Tumblr. Oh, you know those Tumblrs. Oh boy, they sure do love their comics. Smile, darling, smile. Smile, darling, smile. Things are never black as they are gray. The first step to drawing Foxy is this. You draw Mickey Mouse. Okay? Everyone pay attention. Everyone pay attention. Give me a minute. Let me fix this part up a little bit. First things first. You draw... Ugh, gross. I hate the way I drew this eyeball. Yeah, you know what? How about we leave him like that? It's Mickey Mouse now. Yeah. Let me just fix that up. Okay. I'm a huge perfectionist when it comes to my art. And then you draw little pointy ears. I'm gonna make his snout smaller because I don't like how big that looks. That's perfect. Yeah! Oh, phew! Still life Mickey. That is kind of true. That kind of is what Foxy is. He's a still life from the Backrooms. Oh, I saw that movie. It's fine. I saw the Backrooms movie. It's alright. It's not the best film, but it is a film I've seen. Maybe I would have enjoyed it more if I watched the original series. Bobby movie is goated. Just realized there's 9 people in here. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Maybe it's just because I'm not talking enough. And people don't like that. I don't know. It sucks. It really does suck, because sometimes I'm just not in the mood to talk too much, but I also want to make my art more known. But I like that you guys are still here. I like that you guys are loyal to me. I don't know, I haven't been entertaining on my streams recently. I don't know. It's hard to be entertaining when you're focused on drawing, I guess. But it's also, it's like, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I don't know. I don't draw that often when I'm by myself, I guess. Like, when I'm by myself, I only draw if it's for a comic or something, so this is a good way to keep me motivated on drawing more frequently. That's why I still do them, even though I'm not entertaining or funny, you know? You know what? I hate this whole arm. We're gonna delete it. We're gonna copy this, and we're gonna paste it over here. Uh-oh. I think, like that, it doesn't look too much like Foxy, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna draw his iconic tail. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do that. Foxy has a creepy smile. He kinda does. You're live, says the OK Medic. I am live. Hello. Looks like a Toon in a Foxy costume. Not trying to be mean. What does that mean? People are so fake. They don't love you like we love you, Ben. Thank you so much. I know DBT Clown, you've never missed a stream since the first one. Or, well, frequently. He does kind of look creepy. I think that's kind of the point. I think that's what I was going for. I'm just gonna... There we go. There we go. The Backrooms movie. Can I talk about that while we're on stream? Might as well, right? I guess I like how it was, like, very symbolic, I guess, like a symbolic type film, but also, I feel like they were only doing that to fit in the mainstream, you know? Like, The Backrooms, it's a very analog horror type series, so they're gonna... It's very specific to its audience, you know, it's very niche. So I understand why they were trying to, like, make The Backrooms more, I guess, accessible as a series. In case this is your first, in case like newbies have never seen the series and they want to like have like their first experience with it or something. So I get that, I guess, but I don't know. I was expecting the movie to be about these guys who discover this pocket dimension, right? And who travel inside it and like discover all these monsters and crazy stuff like that. But we didn't get that in this movie. It's symbolic for people who have like bad habits and who can't grow out of them or something. And I think on one hand that's cool. I just don't know if The Backrooms is the right series to do that for. You know what I mean? Game Mickey says, "Oh yeah, the first time I saw your live stream, I thought you were very cool, and you are. Thank you so much." You should check out the art style of Churchill. Cool game. Really? I'll check it out. Clark is so lonely that he didn't even got a missing poster. Yeah? Yeah, bro has no game. Bro... I feel bad for him, don't get me wrong, but also, he knew that what he was doing was wrong. Come on. That guy has a whole heap of issues. And what is up with the whole serial killer aspect that appeared in the end of the movie? Like, bro just started killing, like, his co-workers or something. Like, his employees. And, like, he left their bodies in the fridge, and... What is up with that? That's kind of... To me, that kind of came out of nowhere. Is it to show that he's, like, far gone or something? Gustavo, we're talking about the Backrooms movie that came out. Chuchel is a game designed by Anamita Design. You should play it. It's really great. I might. Clark went insane. Yeah, I guess, but does that have anything to do with killing his employees? I don't know. Maybe I missed something. Uh-oh. I'm gonna move the first panel up here instead. I feel like that's a better layout. Sighs dreamily. Damn it. As someone who loves the Backrooms, it could have been handled better and gone elsewhere story-wise. Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe, I don't know. it was created by the guy who created the original series. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I don't know, man. It leaves me wanting more, but also empty, and I don't like it. I just, me no likey. Ugh, I got to focus. I got to focus. Ugh. I have to focus. Ugh, I hate not being funny, but I also get so distracted with drawing. I don't know, maybe I should stream myself doing something else and make drawing a secondary thing that, that's like an optional live stream for people. I feel like that would be pretty cool. But what else would I stream myself doing? Guys, give me ideas for what kinds of stuff. You guys are my official, like, social media managers now. Everyone in the 10 people, to the 9 people in my chat, what kinds of stuff should I be doing on my live streams, like, outside of drawing? You should do Kahoot. Kahoot? Gustavo says play games. Gustavo, if you saw my announcement video on the Inkwell Insanity YouTube channel, you would know that I actually am planning on starting a gaming channel. I wanna start uploading on it, like, next week on YouTube or something. It's like for streaming. My first game is gonna be Mouse PI for Hire. But I don't know, I'm talking about in relation to Inkwell Insanity. Like, what kinds of stuff should I do on this account? I'm already gonna play video games, you guys. Come on. I'm gonna play video games on another account, though. Because I want to keep my art account and gaming account separate. I don't know, maybe more. I just know I want to do more stuff in relation to my comics. Maybe I could do. I know I want. Maybe tier lists could be fun. What kind of live streams do comic artists do outside of drawing? No, I'm curious. Playing some games or watching some cartoons or something? Maybe. Maybe a Q&A? A Q&A could be fun. I could probably do a Q&A. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm just gonna copy and paste this panel. Oh wait, actually I do need the beak. What the heck? Killing Oddball in the live. No, guys! Talk about 10 ways Oddball can die. We'll animate that right away. I'll animate that right away. Okay, I got nothing. Maybe Q&A? I don't know. Okay, I guess this means that I really do have to start that streaming channel. Because I want to do more stuff. I don't want to just draw. I like drawing, but I want to do more things, you know? Diversify things a little bit. It'll be cool. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna try to start that streaming channel at some point this week, then. I'm gonna try to practice for it. I really just want to make sure everything goes well. Alright, yeah, that's what I'll do then. I'll try to get that streaming channel up as soon as possible. Uh-oh. I gotta make a TikTok account for that channel, too. Oh, I just realized Daffy has like a white strip over his neck. Come on. Come on, you dirty jerk. Come on, you stupid jerk. You slimy, slithering, no good, rabble-rousing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna actually draw the comic now, or I'm gonna write the words. So, hang on. So... You... two... related? He's like, so, you two related? On this first panel. Then he turns and looks at Foxy. And then Oddball just goes, oh, I don't see it. It's not very funny, but I think it's... if you recognize the characters, you do. It might be funny. No, I'm gonna flatten this. Flatten. If you do impressions for your characters, you can do character interactions with the chat. Maybe. Maybe I might. That's not a bad idea. I do want to have comic dubs of my comics at some point. I have to look for an actor for Bon and Rathford mainly. Because I plan on voicing most of my characters. And maybe I could have them, like, talk to y'all or something, I don't know. I think that'd be fun. Is you and Webster related? You know what, that's a good question. I was wondering, where did Daffy get that color? I think that's just a part of his, like, fur color. I don't think that's, like, anything specific. Uh-oh. I don't know why I did that. That's really funny. I love that. I'm gonna put this mini comic... Let me turn off the references. Bugs Bunny. I'm gonna put the Oddball comic I made. There we go. You know what? I'm kind of satisfied with where we're at. You know, we drew a lot of really cool characters, a lot of cool, like, little doodles. And we'll put this Bugs Bunny right here. Actually, you know, I'm gonna leave him there. I'm gonna make a copy so I have, like, a better quality version. And then I'm gonna move this guy, this little guy right down here. Oh, that's so cool. I love these drawings. They look so much fun. Okay, what else are we drawing today, guys? So we drew Bugs with Foxy and Daffy. We got Elmer Fudd. Can we draw something with Elmer Fudd? When will you release the comic? At some point. I'm sure, at some point this week, I'm sure. I feel like Rathford and Oddball are kind of siblings. That is a very common mistake I get asked a lot when I show people my characters in real life, or when I first introduced Rathford as a character, I did have some people think that he was, like, related to Oddball, but no, he's not. Rathford is a wolf, Oddball is a fox. Making my way downtown, walking fast, this song is copyrighted. Do-do-do-do-do-do. You're so right. Great Trap says, hi Ben, how is your day going? It's been going swell, thank you, friend. You put the 2 wrong. It's 2. Oh, Kinger, you're so right. Speaking of voices, did you ever redo the voice claims video with your characters? I should. Not bad, Smiley. That's not a bad idea. I should. Oh man, I gotta go back and fix that. Fine. I guess I will fix it. Oh, I'll have to manually do it though. I fixed it! You can kind of tell that I wrote it though. I gotta sneeze. I gotta sneeze. Oh man, I almost sneezed. Oh, gross. I hate that. I hate that feeling. That feeling of needing a sneeze to come out, but it doesn't. Alright, whatever. Alright, perfect. Alright, Elmer Fudd with Oddball. Let's see that. How would that work? Bless you, Ben, says Manic Grinder. Thank you so much. Hey, Ben, who's the oldest out of your main cast of characters? That's a very good question. I think it might be Humphrey. Humphrey might be the oldest. I did come up with a canonical age range thing for them. I showed it to one of my friends, and they're like, oh yeah, that seems about right. They would be around those ages. And I'm like, yeah, they would be. I can't remember who was older. I'm pretty sure it's Humphrey. Humphrey might be the oldest. Rathford might be the second oldest, followed by Bonbon, then Oddball, then Webster. Webster's the youngest. I don't remember how old they were. I remember Webster is like around 18 to 17, Oddball's 21, Bonbon is 25, Rathford is like 29, I think, and Humphrey might be somewhere around his 30s. I think that's the estimated age range I gave all my characters. I think. I don't remember. I might have to check again. But yeah. Who here likes violence? Raise your hand. Notice how nobody's raising their hand? Because violence is unacceptable, I say, drawing a character who's known for having a gun. I drew it on the same layer! Oh, yeah! There's a pacifist in the chat. I like to think Humphrey is in his late 30s to early 40s, just because look at him. Yeah, that seems about right. That's what I was saying. He was like around his 30s or something. Oh, yeah! That was a very raspy sounding ode. I gotta make my comic. I drew some pages for the Oddball comic book, but I completely stopped working on it from a lack of motivation. This is why I need to start documenting my stuff. This is why I gotta lock in, guys. This is what I'm talking about. I need to lock in. I said I was gonna start an Oddball comic book ages ago. And I did make it, but I haven't, like, done anything on it. Ugh. I gotta focus, guys. I believe in you, Ben. Thank you. How do you hold a gun? Damn. I know it's like that. Something like that. I think like this part is under your armpit, right? And the trigger would be right here. Ugh. I'm very thirsty. Ooh. You should hold a gun by pointing it towards your skull. That's not cool. I wouldn't do that. What am I gonna do after the live? Do I shower? I guess I should shower. Ugh, I got work tomorrow. I hate work. I hate going to work. I wish I can just do this full time, just already. I hate going to work. I hate my job. I just want to draw my cartoon. The only thing I want to do all day is draw my cartoons. The only thing I want to do all day long is draw my damn cartoons. I think you should shower then rest, because you deserve it. Thank you, Smiley. I guess, but I don't know, man. I want to keep doing stuff, man. Elmer Fudd kind of pisses me off. Because he looks like a baby. He looks like a literal baby. But he's a grown man. He pisses me off for that reason. Like, I want to put out a cigarette in this guy's head, like, so badly. Sorry, I just had to let the thoughts out. Because, like, bro, he's like, hello, everyone. Hello, princess. Princess. Princess, where are you? Bro talks like a Redditor. I should not say that. That's not cool. Because there could be someone out there who genuinely has this speech impediment, right, and they could be watching the stream. That's not cool. But the point is, the guy looks and acts and sounds... No, proportionally, this looks like the face of a baby. That's probably why I hate him so much. He sucks. I hate him. If you press his head, it will create a dent, then you can use the dent as an ashtray. Yes, that's probably what I will do. Because this character pisses me the hell off, and I want to, like, put out a cigarette in his head. I could use his stupid little head to, like, store things or something. I think that's how a hunter's hat looks, right? It's like the cap in the front and there's a little cap part at the back, right? How do people hold guns again? Like, I really don't... I think this back part here goes under the armpit. There's somebody out there who's, like, smashing their computer screen watching me do this, and they're like, "You idiot! That's not how you draw a gun! That's not how you use a gun!" His sleeves don't have cuffs on them. I just noticed that. I had a burger yesterday, and I want another one. I literally had a burger yesterday, but here I am craving another burger. Why do I want... I just love burgers, man. I love burgers so, so much. There's a burger in Las Vegas called Stay Tuned Burger. What is that? You realize that our comments are exposed, and a lot of people, including your friends, might see it, so be careful, Gustavo. Shit, I'm clip farming, dude. What kind of name is Elmer? What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about? They must perish. I'm looking over the chat, gang. Come on. There's all kind of stuff I drop kick babies. Oh, I forgot. I mean, I guess so. I mean, I could make you burgers every single day if I could. Thank you, Smiley. I'm sure he's just fooling around. Told you. Told me what? Am I the only normal one here? What is happening? What is happening? I was so focused on drawing that I was not looking at the chat. It is a very not good habit of mine, I guess, that I do. I need to be more focused on what's happening in my chat, especially since a lot of the comments are exposed on there now. I don't know. I am very normal. I sneeze and I'm losing my mind. How about we all just try to be normal? Let's all just try to have a good time. Guys, let's not fight. Come on. Can't we all just get along? Guys, come on, stop fighting! You know that meme with the little character, the funny little character? Oh, I'm drinking some water. Wow. This has been probably the most mellow stream I've ever had on this account. Because I've literally not done anything remotely chaotic or goofy. This has been the most tame I've ever been, and I kind of do not like that. Hey, that's why you have us. Well, yeah, but I'm supposed to be the one being entertaining and funny, I guess. That was really weird. Yeah, I'm gonna start that streaming account at some point this week. I need it. I feel like I spend so much time drawing these characters, drawing these comics, putting stuff out for y'all. And, you know, some mindless video games might be good for me, you know? I'll try to have everything working by next Sunday, maybe. I don't know, maybe my first stream will be on Sunday. My first gaming stream, I mean, on YouTube. I'll try my best. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do my best. I'm gonna try to, like, practice on that. I'll make an announcement video this week at some point, maybe. I'll try to make an announcement video this week, showing you guys everything. Oh boy, that means I got a lot of work to do. But you know what? I'm up for it. I feel like maybe after the stream I could work on some stream stuff. Do your best, says Cartoon Kid. That's great. Is that Elmer Fudd? Yes, that is Elmer Fudd. I mean, sometimes I am just a show. He's like, has his little hands up. He's like, oh, good. Oh, I gotta make a Ko-Fi promotional video, too. I've been wanting to do that with the Oddball plush. Oh, man, there's so much I gotta lock in with. See, Right when I feel like I can relax. Relax. No, there's more work I gotta do. There's so much I gotta do. Relaximus. Relaximus Prime. We do a lot of pretty cool Looney Tunes stuff here today, gang. Okay, there's 55 minutes. We're an hour and 55 minutes in. What is that, like, what, 15 minutes, I think, left until the stream ends, I think? Are you excited for Coyote vs. Acme coming out on August 28th? Really? Oh, that is coming out soon. Dadgum, yeah, I am very excited for that. I'm very excited. I cannot wait. Hang on. I'm only mellow because it's a work day today and I'm tired. Yeah, I get it. Ugh, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I really do not want to go to work tomorrow. Work makes me sad. You should draw something for Coyote vs. Acme, like Wile E. Coyote in court. I should. The stream's almost over. Oh, yes! Says Cartoon Kid. What's up, darling doodles? Welcome to the stream. I think the stream's gonna end in like 15 minutes or something. 15, 14, I don't remember. I have to handle heavy luggage in the Florida summer heat. Brother, I'm dying out here. Oh, yeah. I didn't know you were carrying luggage, Smiley. Kinger says, wait, you have a job? Yeah, Kinger. Whimsical Cool Kid. Welcome, Whimsical Cool Kid. Why does your work make you sad? Are you talking about me? Talking about me? I just think it's boring. Really, really boring. I don't like work. I want to just be silly all day long. Yeah, that's really it. There's nothing more to it. There's nothing more to it, buddy. There's really nothing more to it. Alright, so I think we have enough space. I think 15 minutes is all we need to, like, draw a couple more things right here. Let's go out with a bang, gang. Let's all go out with a bang. Okay. I think I'm just gonna draw Wile E. Coyote by himself. I really like his design. So I'm gonna, like, draw it right here. Not so it's not distracting. You know what, Wiley? Get your weird, scruffy-haired, probably mangy-smelling ass back here. The only thing you should be doing... What is he pointing at? He's like, look at this guy! Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Wile E. Coyote. This is what I sound like. Hey! No respect, I tell you. No respect whatsoever. I keep getting beaten up by that rascally Roadrunner. I don't know how he does it. Truly, I don't know how he does it, but he does it. He does it all the time. I get my ass whooped every single day because of him. It's true. Really, it is. I get my ass whooped every single day because of the goddamn Roadrunner. You need a swear jar, buddy, says Gay Mickey. Watch your mouth, guys. I'll censor it in the VOD, don't worry. I'll censor it in the VOD. I always do. I always censor my swears in the VOD. Besides, I think most of you guys are adults here. All the kids aren't stopped showing up in my streams. Like, fairly certain that most of you guys are, like, at least 20 or 15. Because most of my demographic is, like, around that age. No, I'm still here. So you're a kid? Okay. Wile E. Coyote, evil genius! I lost the bit I was doing. I literally had a bit. I was doing a bit just now, and I completely forgot it. It was the coyote with a voice, yeah. Hey, everybody, what's up? It's me, the coyote from the Looney Tunes. How's it going? You know what? I kind of want to... It's already 7, never mind. I was considering on going to this cafe to grab some, like, some cheesecake that I really, really like. But then I'm like, no, it's already too late. They close at 6, and it's already almost 8. Oh, oh, shoot. Oh, fart. Oh, shoot. Oh, fart. You guys. It's officially been 2 hours, 1 minute, and 5 seconds. Sigh. Oh, shoot. Oh, fart. Oh, shoot. Oh, fart. Fart. Guys, the stream. It's gotta end, and I didn't even finish this coyote drawing. Guys, ugh. Hang on, let me look at what y'all were saying. Me too, and I don't care if people swear. I'm a teen, yet I sound like I'm 5 years old. Oh, you're a teen, okay. I'm 89. Me when I'm low-key 22 and vibing. Oh, Smiley, you're like a year older than me. I'm 21. Oh, shoot. Oh, fart. Fart, guys. Ugh. Guys, now we have to end the stream. Because I streamed for only 2 hours. Ugh. Ugh. And I wasn't even that funny today. I didn't do anything memorable. I don't think I'm gonna have any, like, memorable moments to clip out of this stream. Other than those guys who were being kind of harmful earlier. But, you know, I'm not gonna clip that. That's lame. I'm probably gonna censor their, like, shenanigans from the VOD. My first time being, like, spammed with, like, hurtful comments. First time ever. I mean, it was bound to happen eventually. Not really proud of it, but, whatever. It'll happen. It's a part of the gang. Sorry, I wish I was in a pool like you did, Daffy. This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. It has been a fat minute since I've heard that joke. I'll draw one Wily. I'll draw Wily and then I'll end the stream. I don't care about this hand. I'm just gonna leave. I drew one hand to be more muscly than the other. I hate that. You know what? Horizontal Wily! Horizontal Wily! He's wily, but horizontal. Why does he have long ears? Nobody knows. Why does he have long ears like a bunny rabbit? He's a coyote. Why does he have bunny rabbit ears? Nobody knows. I want some chips. I want to work on some streamer assets now. No. I promised myself I'd get myself some streamer assets. I gotta make those. I'm gonna make him say his iconic catchphrase. I'm on the walls. Bonkers. Wile E. Coyote and his iconic catchphrase, I am on the walls bonkers. Well, everybody, well... I'm sorry, I just wanted to make sure the page was completely filled up. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for showing up to my live stream. But unfortunately, it is time to end the live. Hopefully next week on Sunday, if I'm not streaming myself playing Mouse PI for Hire on my YouTube channel, on the new one that I made, I'm probably gonna draw classic Looney Tunes characters, redesigning them here on this TikTok. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. It's been fun, but it's time to run. That's all, folks, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, so long, farewell.